Hey, what's up guys, Sean here, and I am making this video just to explain all the special attacks that the Kalphite King does, as quite a few people aren't really aware of all the different special attacks that the Kalphite King does, and I've looked at RuneWiki and it's not really accurate at all. So just before I start explaining all the different special attacks that the Kalphite King does, I just want to talk briefly about this rumor going around that the chain ability or abilities that are able to target multiple monsters make the Kalphite King do his magic attack where he spawns balls at you, or circles, whatever you want to call them. This is not true, as I will explain in the video. So all these friends chats that are saying don't use chain ability or you'll be kicked is kind of stupid, because it does not matter if you use the chain ability or not. I have seen quite a few people being kicked out of friends chats for being accused of using these abilities, but even if no one uses them, you still get this wave. So yeah, I'll explain why this isn't true fairly shortly, but please just stop spreading the rumor around because people are suffering from it. So the Kalphite King has three different phases. One is magic attacks, one's range attacks, and one's melee attacks. So you can determine what phase it is on by the colour of its wings. If it's on its melee phase, then its wings will be orange, and this means that it'll be weak to fire spells such as Fire Surge. On the range phase, his wings will be green and he will be weak to stab attacks. And on the magic phases, his wings will be blue and he will be weak to range. So you're basically going to want to pray whatever phase he is on. So if he's on the melee phase, you want to pray melee, and so on. And these phases just go to show that the rumor going round about the multiple attack abilities is fake, as he will change phases when he feels like it, and nothing will provoke him to do so. So on the melee phase, he will have his standard attack where it's like a bleeding attack similar to Slaughter, which we can use. This allows him to hit us multiple times. I don't really find this one that difficult because you can just eat on it, but it can hit quite high, so just be careful. He also has a special attack called Charge. You can spot this attack as he will glow for a couple of seconds, then he will charge in the direction he is facing, and when he charges he will take out anyone who is in the way and hit you into the wall. Moving on to the magic phase now, he will have two special attacks in this phase. One of them will be that he will spawn blue energy balls or circles. These will hit quite high, and the best way to avoid these is to step a pace back when you see him activate these, as it will land in front of you and miss you. And just to note, these blue ones do not explode, so you will not get any backfire. And the other special attack that he will do in this phase is he will spawn orange energy balls. These will levitate where you and everyone else are standing, and they will explode after a couple of seconds. So I suggest you all move out of the way, otherwise you can be hit and possibly KO'd at this stage, because when the balls explode it will hit everyone who is in range of them, and it only takes for you to be standing next to 2 or 3 of the balls when they explode and you will be one hit from max HP. So it's an essential to move away from them. So in the range phase, the Kalphite King has 3 different kinds of special attacks. One is his normal attack, which is similar to the fragmentation shot ability. This will hit you multiple times and it will deal quite a bit of damage. Another range special attack that he does is the incendiary shot. I think I pronounced that right. It's an ultimate ability under your range section, but the Kalphite King does it too, and it basically fires a shot to everyone in the range of the Kalphite King, and it explodes after a few seconds and it deals around 5,000 damage, so it's quite heavy, and sometimes it drains your prayer, so it's another one to look out for. And the last special attack in the range phase he does is the stun dart. This hits about 4 or 5 people in your group and it stuns you for a long time, so I suggest you use your freedom ability at this stage, because when you are stunned you cannot heal. So the Kalphite King also does other special attacks throughout any phase. Probably the most biggest one is his instant kill. He basically fires this green thing at you, and whoever is the target, they will glow green and they will not be able to do anything. You will not be able to use freedom because the cooldown for freedom will reset to 0. It's kind of a pain. So the only way to survive is by having a very nice friend on your team to use the provoke ability. This makes the Kalphite King turn on another player, and the Kalphite King will not instant kill you, and then you will be able to move after about 5 or 6 seconds. So if you are a nice person and use the provoke ability to help a teammate, then I suggest you use the ability resonance after. This will allow you not to get one hit by the Kalphite King's insta kill, but instead get healed. However, this ability requires a shield, so if you are using a staff, then you will not be able to use resonance. Another special attack that the Kalphite King does is he will dig, and once he digs he will reappear under the player that he was already attacking. Whoever he is targeting, then you must get out of the way, otherwise you will be stunned and dealt about 4,000 damage. A big ability that the Kalphite King does that not many players have picked up on yet is where the Kalphite King will be surrounded by a red aura, and this will cause any attack done to it to heal the Kalphite King instead of cause him damage. So if you are familiar with Nex's blood phase, then this is pretty much the same. So just as a side note, the Kalphite King could potentially stun you in any of his special attacks that he does on you, and when you are stunned I suggest you use the freedom ability because you cannot change your prayer or you cannot eat. Just to recap then, I think the most important things to remember are the different phases. So when wings of the Kalphite King are orange, he is going to use melee. When they are green, he is going to use range, and when they are blue, then he is going to use magic. Two other useful things to remember are the freedom ability and the provoke ability, as these will be very handy for you and your team, so I suggest you put these in your ability bar. I'm not going to talk about what equipment you should bring or any strategies you should do because it really depends on the type of team you are with. I will probably cover this off in a video in the future, but this video was basically just to tell you all the special attacks he does so you can prepare yourself. As always, please like this video if you found it useful, and leave any questions in the comments below, or alternatively send me a message on YouTube and I will get back to you, and please subscribe for more videos.